Today we'll speak about embedded finance. So first, just let me bring a definition, because it sounds pretty familiar for all of you, but I think it's something that needs to be explained a little bit. So if you place financial product into non-financial customer journey platform or marketplace, that means this is embedded finance, okay? So basically, when you are using e-commerce platforms or walking around internet shops, you probably can see the button pay later or pay rent or anything else, which sounds like financial product, okay? So then you deal with the embedded finance. And for today, we have a topic, brand new topic, how the leasing companies get into this embedded finance projects.
To sign the agreement, the specialists meet with client face-to-face. That kind of process is a good one in situations where the customer wants to finance more complicated or higher valued items. For lower value products, however, it's not cost effective. That's why we started thinking about creating a fully remote process. Why? It's a very cost optimized without being dependent on the advisor or the client and their face-to-face meetings. In addition, we thought of running the process in another business aspect, not just in the context of customers' purchasing process. This is how the idea of our Leasy Easy service was born, which is available to online customers when buying an item directly on the supplier's website, simply as one of the payment methods of an online store. We started on our work in the form of a design sprint workshop moderated by Ailleron. Initially, we focused on a simple approach, a blank sheet of paper, as if we were creating a solution from scratch with clear heads. We drew ourselves what we thought the ideal process would look like. Each of workshop participants laid out of the process in their own way, proposing specific solutions. Later, we voted on which elements we liked better and why. In this way, we finally worked out one, in our opinion, an ideal process that we could offer to the client. We translated the results into low-fidelity mockups and began a series of meetings with owners of various types of e-commerce shops, where we presented the process and discussed the details. At the same time, we collected feedback asking about the attractiveness of our solution and improvements. Then we started the typical manufacturing and project work. We created a Scrum team composed of both of our companies and Ailleron's employees. From our side, product owner, UX designer, and business analyst. All programming work, system analysis, and testing was carried out by Ailleron, on behalf of which Waldemar, the project manager, who is also present here.
Thank you, Adrian. Okay, so at this point, I would like to emphasize the first steps of our project. In Ailleron, we believe that well done work at the beginning of the IT project will give us really huge positive effects at the end. So we focused on the beginning. We focused on the design sprint workshops, on the customer journey map, which are very often the background for the discussion about the processes and assumptions that we have to make in the project. And we focus on prototyping. We define a low fidelity mockups, like Adrian said, and we decided to go and get feedback sessions for these mockups. And after that, I think after 5 months even, we create a fully graphic design of the system. we have a lot of work and a lot of wondering how it should looks like. I just mentioned maybe that we've got several proposals from UX designer of our main site. We've got over 20 type of flamies. This is the little boy at the bottom of the left panel. We decided at the end for this kind of version, but over 20 proposals we've got to consider. And after that, of course, we started a common known implementation with business analyst, system analyst, defining an architecture of our solution, and of course, implementation and tests.
I think the trend will be that this particular offer from e-commerce shop will have to appear in some kind of internal marketplaces. I mean that capital groups, you can set whatever name you want, they just join all these products and services at one platform. This is it will be very effective for them to acquire the customer from different companies, from banking sector, from leasing, from factoring, from rental companies they own, from car fleet management companies they own. So they want to reduce the cost of acquiring new customer in that case, and provide them a full service and all the products within one place that belongs to the group. So this is the trend that will happen. And of course, there will be much more sophisticated models, to give one offer for every single product from every single company. And I think there's something to deal with artificial intelligence, which might be helpful, to prepare the proper offer to the final customer. So whenever he will enter e-commerce shop, mobile banking, or customer self-service portal, he should get the same price for the same service, the same product. I think this is very, very challenging, and this is something that probably will work on it in the closest future.